Alright, what's up everyone, to another video, full speed on pause, and today back with the Klx230R. And if you guys already know the deal, we put that Pro Circuit exhaust on here. People said that it would run fine without a tune. Well, it does run, but the header was glowing crazy red, telling us that it's running lean. So we had to pick us up a tuner. Alright guys, went to HiVolt Motorsports online, got us a tuner, ECU. This thing is, I ain't know the deal yet, but it's got easy install, right? Real-time tuning, even with your phone. Anti-theft, boost your coil. So it's got borrow, compensate, which means just as far as elevation, it looks like. It's got all types. Power up, more horsepower. We like that. It's got multiple modes for tunes. I like to see how that goes in. Data logging, nitrous, 3D tunes, launch control, voice command, AFR wideband indicator. This thing's a deal right here. So we got a little app we gotta download here. All right, so we got some QR codes here. So if you got like an Android or something like that, you probably Google Play. If you got yourself an iPhone, you're going to the iPhone App Store. So let's get this downloaded and let's get this thing installed. Easy peasy. We already took our side covers off, took our seat off. Boom, she's right there. She's gonna pull right out. We're gonna undo it here, and then plug the new one in, and it should be easy as that. Hopefully that boot here works for this here, or we might have to adjust it. All right, we're gonna pull that out just like that. Woo, easy peasy. Nah, I didn't see that pushed. There we go. Oh, wow. That was way easier than what I was trying to do. All right, so we're gonna get this to come off here. Might be a little stubborn. Push. There we go. Got it. So they're not the same in size, but probably can make it work. So just make sure you get the grooves right. It's like that. You can see the marks there. Just slide right in. Don't force it. Click, clack. I think this thing's actually wider, because it's I don't know if I can even get it. Yeah. So this setup is just different. Maybe we just did an air intake mod. That goes on there. Then we're gonna get something to bend that out. Out. It's like that. Precision. Man, still catching. No, we could always just do zip ties instead of. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Just to use your stock holder, I'm gonna slide it on that. I'm gonna take a hammer. I'm gonna hammer that down. We got a nice hole there. Once this lays flat, I'm gonna put a zip tie through there. But the reason why I'm gonna hammer that down is so this actually lays flatter, and then we'll be good. So obviously we're gonna, like I said, we'll go through there like that. Bam, just like that. And honestly, you might be able to even still put your snorkel back on if you want to, but just like that. And go a little tighter. It almost put. Yeah, that'd be all right. That'd be fine. It's not gonna go anywhere. Now, the first thing it's gonna ask you is if you want to Bluetooth connect, and then it's also gonna ask you about your location. As far as I know, location is going to affect on your bike as far as if you hit this right here, which that is actually allows it to adjust if you are doing something on a bunch of different elevations. And they say when you click this, it's going to remap as far as on what elevation you're at, and that you should hit different levels of elevation, it sounds like, that you want to sign back into this and let your phone evaluate the elevation, because it's actually going off your location off your phone and figuring out what your elevation of feet is, and then it sends that information to the bike. So other than that, then you have race mode here, which that's what actually adds your power to your bike, while stock is going to keep the stock horsepower displacement. And then it's kind of the same with Eco. I didn't get a lot of information, so this is going off of what I've seen their videos translated, which the guy seems like he's talking a lot more, and I'm getting 2 words out of a 45-second conversation. So, but whatever. And obviously the bike's not running right now, but red is lean, and then green is just right, and blue is rich. So first things first though, when you come over, you're going to want to hit this guy right here, and you're going to calibrate it. And what you're going to do is you'll hit settings, and this is going to pop up, keeping it at 0% here. And I've had it to where it kind of jumps to 0.55 to 0.33. Seems like it's going to be at 0.55 right now. We're going to hit set. Now we're also going to get the max, 4.39, and then you would hit save. But I'm going to not hit save because mine actually went to 0.53, which actually allowed it to have a little bit lower idle, which I do like. So then here you could actually 10,000 RPMs, what it's set at max rev, and you could bump this all the way up to 800 more RPMs if you wanted to do that. I'm going to keep mine conservative and just bang off that limiter. So, and then you have stuff down here which I know nothing about, and we're just going to be completely honest in this video, guys. Because I am not an expert at this. Now, next things that I do know is pretty much absolutely nothing at this point. But I do know, as far as you go into here and you go into Ramble technology, and if you want to goof off, I'll show you guys right now. It's got to be at 60 Celsius or hotter. It says right here, will not function until the engine is up to temp, pretty much. So we're going to fire it up. Alright, right now 0 is your standard idle. And actually it will drop down a little bit lower, but I just started it up. Alright, see, that's a good idle. That's why I didn't want to mess with anything. Hit that. Get the exhaust thing. Go ahead, you're fine. Yeah, I accidentally turned the bike off. Obviously, once you turn the bike off, it loses Bluetooth connection. So, but as soon as we're signed back in, it logs all back in. So we're going to keep that on race mode, and then we can kind of see right here. We'll start it back up. So. ripped it down the road, guys. This thing's pulling wheelies. It's feeling awesome. So that is like the bare minimum of what you need to know about this tuner. Great for beginners. Now, you get into some serious stuff. You got, I don't even want to get into it. Shoot, cancel that. But you have to go on this. You have to hold that for so many seconds. And what that does is that will make your basic tuning default. So don't go on this unless you really know what you're doing. But they do make it simple. You go into basic tuning where you can just adjust your air fuel levels here. So we could actually go in, start the bike up, and we could dial it in, trying to get it all in the green mark and all that. And then there's all types of other stuff here, guys, that honestly, I know nothing about. But you have fuel start. I mean, you go in here and you could do launch, anti-lag, flat shift, whatever that means. Digital in, no fans on this thing. I don't think we got no VTEC motor either. But got some real cool stuff. Again, more advanced tuning stuff. And this is I definitely don't want to mess with because I know nothing about spicing up the ignition and changing our degrees. But I'm sure if you knew more about this, you'd probably get a little more power out of this even more. But right now, it's just set at a nice safe mode, race mode. All right, fire up on the race tune. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go see what this thing feels like. All right, so like you heard me say in the video, guys, took this bike for a rip, and that's exactly what she does. She rips. The thing is super awesome. Couldn't even believe, like, if I would have waited to do this tuner, because by the time I would have gotten the tuner, I would have been like, why didn't I do this on day one of getting this bike? Like, no brainer. A completely different bike. You need to do it. I'm telling you right now. You're watching this video, I don't even know what you're thinking about. Just buy the thing, okay? Make it happen, because it's a win. It's a big win. So, all right, I'm done selling this product to you guys, and you guys know the deal. Until next time, I'll see you later.